Good morning, and welcome back to Waifu News. In world economy, China is on its way to becoming the largest economy in the world. 300 billion plus people went from subsistence farming to urban industrial and technology jobs. China out-exports the US at $2,263 billion. This transition from poverty to export powerhouse to consumer Goliath may be the biggest economic event in centuries. This proves China is on its way to becoming number one.
Hi, my name is Josh, and today we'll be talking about politics. So in today's news and politics, U.S. has admitted fewer refugees this year than any other point since 1977. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo announced U.S. would reduce its refugee cap for 2019. Beginning October 1st, U.S. will accept no more than 30,000 refugees, which is a 15,000 decrease from this year's 45,000. Trump's administrative office's rationale is that limiting numbers of refugees is an important component of public safety.
In politics, Trump is expected to tell European leaders the Iran nuclear deal he withdrew from in May has failed. Trump prepares to meet the world leaders at the UN and to use the gathering to try to convince allies that European companies are fleeing Iran. Several large firms such as General Electric have put out because of Trump. Trump will try to pressure world leaders to crack down on Iran, to investigate violations on UN decrees against nuclear proliferation.
Now in today's news and education. For today's news and education, Florida Board of Education seems to improve public education. So many things have been changing in Florida, and because of all the gun control and all of like the things happening around the shootings, school shootings, then they have been trying to increase like public education safety and everything about education in general. So for example, they've been raising the pay for teachers, and they've also been increasing security around school campuses so that way school campuses will be more safer for students. Little things here and there. Music instructions for high schools have gotten increased support and funding so that way students will be able to be more, I guess, like educated in the musical fashion. And a lot of new buildings are being built, new construction around Florida's schools, and pretty much just to increase security and to make the school a better environment. I feel like other districts should follow this example of better improving public education for us, so that way the environment is safer and that way we can go to school peacefully.
Hey, back to entertainment for Waifu News. My name is Caillou, and today we're going to talk about how Justin Bieber just married Hailey Baldwin, and this has been confirmed by Alec Baldwin. The official marriage ceremony has not happened yet and is planned for a later date. However, they were seen at the courthouse for getting marriage papers, and that's just to make it legal. But the official party will be happening later. And this is very sudden news for people who like Justin Bieber. And sorry, Selena Gomez, your guy is gone, but you probably like someone else now. Now, the reason why they did this is because they didn't want anyone to know, and, celebrity drama happens, and spreads a lot of stuff and rumors. So this kind of just happened in secret, but it's not a secret anymore. Anyways, they were seen at the courthouse on September 13th, and they finally got married after Justin Bieber proposed 2 months ago. So that's all for entertainment.
The usage of marijuana among teenagers is extremely high.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
One way of doing this is through electronic devices such as vape pens. So vape pens have become extremely popular among teenagers, and this is attributed to the rise of smoking. Not smoking, but vaping among teenagers. So, although vaping has been shown to be less detrimental to health, the long-term effects of vaping are unknown. So, this means that kids should stay away from drugs such as marijuana.
Didn't see you there. I was just really hooked onto this game called League of Legends, and now it's time to talk about global esports. Yes, esports, not regular sports. So we're gonna be talking about this game called League of Legends, and you guys have probably seen an ad about it because it's been all over YouTube. And if you watch a lot of gaming videos, then you'll be able to see it. But anyways, some big news just came out, and they're having a new game mode called Odyssey Extraction. But that's not the big thing I want to talk about. The big thing is about SKT Telecom 1, which is an esports team from South Korea that wants to recruit players. Now, if you think you're a really good League of Legends players, then you should really try out. However, you need to have a good reputation on the game, and you need to put in countless hours. But as a high school student, I'm not sure if that's how it's gonna work. But this news just came out on September 19th, which is yesterday, and apparently, if you sign on a contract, which is basically a multi-year contract, you will make $320,000 a year. Now, that's great, and the money's great, but also you get a lot of fame, and this is amazing because this game is actually a lot of fun, and you get to do what you love and make a lot of money off of it and be famous. But also, there's the esports program that's going around at Fresno Unified, and I really hope that we can advocate League of Legends as a game to play for this. And that's it for esports, so hopefully you guys try out the game and you guys do like it. You know, I'll probably see you guys on there when my computer's fixed. It's just an example.
Okay, so September 7th, 2018, rapper Mac Miller was found dead in his apartment at noon. The first responders here reported him dead on scene, and this was because of a reported drug overdose. So people in the media have been saying that Ariana Grande, his ex-girlfriend, was at fault for this apparent drug overdose. So what do you feel about Mac Miller's death, and do you think that Ariana Grande is at fault?
I feel that Mac Miller's death was his own fault, and it was no one else's fault, so it wasn't Ariana Grande's fault or anyone, because he overdosed on drugs, and it's simple as that.
So do you think that people who do drugs are killing themselves? Basically?
Yes, yeah, in a way, I feel like they are killing themselves if they do drugs.
So what are your thoughts on drugs?
Bad, stay away from it. That can help you in the long term.
Alright, so how do you feel about the rapper Mac Miller's death and substance abuse?
Oh man, that's kind of sad. But, substance abuse, you should try to limit that, to everyone. Don't do drugs, kids.
September 7th, Friday, 2 weeks ago, rapper Mac Miller was found dead in his apartment of a reported drug overdose. So what are your thoughts on this?
Well, I thought that it was kind of sad because it was probably lonely